So, if y'all don't remember this, food and class tickets used to be in your inventory and took up inventory spots. Hey, Labians, it is Sister Carter. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. We're back today in World Zero because we have a very special video today. We are going to be talking about basically the past. We're going to be talking about World Zero as it used to be back when it released fully to the public. Because if you don't know, World Zero has actually almost been out for about, I think, 4 years now. But public for about 2. We're going to go check out my first video in comparison to how the world is now and kind of do some different comparisons and things like that. So if you haven't already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And let's get right on into it. So first things first, we're going to talk about how it used to look on the main menu screen and character customization. Who remembers this screen? Now, I will say there is significantly more hairstyles now, and we have this different UI looking down here in comparison to the two of them. So if you're looking for some comparisons there, so the video that I am referencing in this, because we're now moving over to how World 1 used to look. It's had so many changes over the years, about every 6 months. This video will be in the link description down below. It also is the very first video in this playlist, so some of y'all may actually have watched it several times and not even realized it. But that is how World 1 used to look, and this is how World 1 looks now. So it's vastly different open world perspective, and the HUD has changed for like the 30th time. So yeah, there you go. The next thing up I want to bring up is the UI. So this is the older UI where we had a lot more of the things individually displayed, and it was a little bit different, especially looking in your inventory. So this is our current HUD right here. So we've got that. There's our inventory. Next up is the world events. So that is actually what the world event icon used to look like. So if y'all aren't aware, we actually have a brand new world event icon, and this is how they look now. As you can see, you can actually see the rewards, the XP, and if you're going to be getting empowering stones, which I actually kind of really like. I think that is something really, really different. Now, the next thing to go over is, as you can see, our upgrade stations used to look a lot more plain. 1, we didn't have the empowering window, and 2, they didn't have my favorite feature that they have added, which is the ×5 upgrade, because everyone needs this. I don't know why this wasn't a feature sooner and why it took us so long to get this. But yes, that's the old one, and now this is the new one that we have. Now, next things to note is when we used to go over to the teleporter, as you can see in this, it has a percentile. Means you had to complete all of those lovely world quests. And now, when you go on over to teleporters, it's level. It's all level based. You actually don't have to get any quests done. And basically, you just need to speed level, which it's actually significantly easier to level up than you would think to be able to get through all this. Also, max level has changed. As you can see from this lovely video, I was 74 when the game went public and it became free to play. And now the max level is 110. And this video is pre-recorded well ahead of when 110 came out because it was like a few days before. So the max level has significantly changed. You know, that's 35 more levels than what it used to be. Big difference there, especially for health and damage. The next thing was the classes. So we used to only have significantly less than we have now. We had 4 less classes than we used to. So we only had about 10 in total, with Demon being the latest addition. And now we have Dragoon, Spirit Archer, Warlord, and Summoner. So who remembers when Demon was the big meta for everyone to use? Does anyone else remember that? Also, the last world has changed. As you can see in this video, World 5 was our top world, that bright and shining, very colorful place. And now the top world is World 8, which is a desert oasis. It's very green and tan and more shades of brown. So if y'all don't remember this, food and class tickets used to be in your inventory and took up inventory spots, which this was a big back in the day. Luckily, developers got smarter and pretty much food, tickets, unravel stones, and empower stones are no longer a part of our main inventory, so a lot of us have much prettier looking inventories like shown here. Now, there used to be no dungeons in World 5, and unfortunately, we have been given the dungeon of World 5, which I know some people like Kahona Heartlands. I particularly don't, okay? I'm not a fan of this dungeon. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. And kind of one of the biggest things I do want to talk about is the changes to tower. So there used to just be a singular tower. We had Prison Tower. You used to have to stand on the queue system in order to get in. You could get 10 people in, which was absolutely epic. That was incredible. I loved that system. It had 15 floors. It was much harder than it is now. And it was insane to go through. It at least took you 30 minutes. And now we have 3 towers that only can do 5 people. And they're 5 floors of bosses and can be completed in about, what, I think the fastest time I've seen is like a minute and some change. Like vastly different than what it used to be. Plebs, that is my now and then World 0 and now and then video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun to go through and be like, hey, did we used to have this? Did we used to have that? We used to also not have to discover our teleport locations, but that's a discussion for another time. So, plebs, thank you for making it to this part of the video. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see y'all next time.